So I do these 30-day challenges or eliminations where I get rid of something that might be toxic, causing problems, causing anxiety, are just not good for me. And I just finished doing a 30-day cleanse of watching any news, looking on the websites for any news, and it totally changed my mindset and my perspective. What's up, everybody? I'm Dr. Matt Maggio, creator of the Peak Method and founder of the Soft Tissue Revolution, where we help people that are injured and in pain get properly educated and informed on their injuries so they can get access to quality hands-on soft tissue treatment so they don't end up in the bad place of pain pills, injections, and surgeries, which only make things worse. So I do these 30-day challenges all the time. I've done a lot throughout the probably past couple of years. I always say, and I learned this from somebody, if you have a problem, maybe you have a habit, you have an addiction, you have something that you know you shouldn't do. If you can't quit that for 30 days, then you definitely have a problem. You probably need to quit it for longer. I've done it with lots of different things, but I recently just did one where I stopped watching the news. And as you know, I'm recording this like April 11th, 2021. It's been a crazy fucking ride across the board ever since last year. Elections, social unrest, all sorts of things. And the news is just going all the time, that 24/7 news cycle. And I found myself, like right towards the election and the end of the election, like just looking at the news all the time. One thing that I do too as well is I kind of just sit in the middle. Like I think both sides are just kind of both messed up in different ways. So I get my news sources from like different areas. So I'll like look on Fox News or I'll look at CNN, and it's like, it's amazing how they can twist and constrain stories into like a different way. And before you know it, you never know what's really going on. But that shit's addicting. I didn't realize how addicting it was, that never ending 24/7 news cycle where I was like, oh, what's going on? What's going on? And then I found myself like getting anxious, getting fired up, getting pissed off, and be like, look at this, look what's happening. And I was like, man, I'm getting sucked into this shit and they're fucking with me. At the end of the day, all these companies are doing is they're just making money. They're selling advertising, they're doing it, and they're just pandering to you on different levels. And we all think that we need to be informed. Like it's your duty to be informed. There's just too much shit going on. We're way too connected across the board as society, and we're very reactive, cause a lot of problems. So I was like, you know what, fuck it. I'm just going to take 30 days off from watching the news. I did this before a couple of years ago, but I didn't really appreciate it as much as I do now. As I'm getting older, I'm like watching the news more and more. I'm like the old guy that's going to be 36 and yelling at kids for being stupid, but it's a whole different type of thing. But I really started to like dive into the news, and I'm like, man, there's some really messed up stuff. And they can convince you every day that the world's going to end, that we all hate each other, that we're all racist, we're all bigots, we're all these type of things, and go outside and go around and realize that it's really not like that, but they don't want you to believe that. And this isn't a political rant or anything like that. It's just like, it really cleared my headspace when I was able to just free myself from that toxic shit that's out there. And then, I told, family members and stuff like that, I'm like, well, I'm not going to watch the news anymore. Don't tell me what's going on. They're like, well, how will you know what's going to happen? I'm like, well, if something bad's happening, like say the aliens come or a meteor's going to hit Earth or something bad's going to happen, I'm pretty sure you're going to tell me and I'll know. And that's what people do. It's almost like people with like addictions. They're like, oh, well, I need to know what's going on. I need to be properly informed. I'm like, you don't really need to be informed like you are. And it's been really good. So I finished the 30 days and I ended up staying on it for another few days. And then I found myself yesterday, of all days, I was like just laying there. I was like, oh, I'm going to check the news. Oh, big mistake. Like before I went through there was all this horrible shit happening. And I was like, I found myself getting like really reactive and really anxious. I'm like, that's it. I'm done with this shit. I ain't gonna watch the news at all. It'll set you free. It'll put you in a different mindset, and it'll really help you if you're struggling with just like being pissed off, being negative, being angry. Like life's way too fucking short to feel that way and be frustrated. And don't let those assholes at CNN, Fox, MSNBC, all those places, don't let them pull your strings. Like have a thought for yourself, have an original thought. Don't let people just tell you what to do, and whatever side you're on that's the belief you're going to have. Think for yourself, be a free thinker, and don't get sucked into that never-ending news cycle, because it really can mess with you and you don't even realize it's happening. So try those 30-day challenges. They really make a big difference. And like I said, if you know you got a problem, you know it's something you should quit. If you can't quit it for 30 days, then you definitely have a problem and you probably should quit it forever. Try that with lots of different things, anything that you're trying to get rid of. So I appreciate you guys watching the video. It's always nice when I get messages from people all over, and I'm really making these just to help myself, but if they can help other people too, that really helps as well. But stop watching the news. There ain't no good shit on there. I appreciate you guys and hope you're doing well, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.